Hi folks, my name is V. Paul with Health Sciences Classroom Services, and I'm here in one of the new classrooms of our HSEC building. I'm in HSEC 2132, which is half of the divisible active learning classroom. It's a 72-seat classroom. There are 8 tables of 9, and it combines with HSEC 2138 so that there would be 16 tables of 9 throughout to seat 144. This is a distance learning capable classroom, and what that means is it can connect to other classrooms on other campuses or at pretty much anywhere else in the world using a traditional codec, a Cisco codec device. It can connect to Zoom, it could do room-to-room calling. So today I'm going to be showing you one of the features we have in all of our classrooms, and that's the wireless presentation system. We have immersive Solstice device in all our classrooms and study spaces. Immersive Solstice device allows instructors or students or room users to wirelessly connect to the AV system to display content from their laptop, from their tablet, from their mobile device. So here in HSEC 2132 at the touch panel, which is what I'm showing you right now, I can touch the touch panel and activate the system by choosing wireless presentation. And now the system is coming on. While the system is starting up, you'll notice this screen here is the room computer screen. I'm not using it today, so it's going to stay inactive, but this screen on the right, that is the confidence monitor for the instructor, and that represents what's being projected to the screen behind the instructor, as well as what's going out to all of the bottom displays at the collaboration table in this classroom, and that's what I'm showing you right now. Each collaboration table has 2 displays. The top display is the camera view, which would show you the far side, the remote participants, if we were connected to another room elsewhere. And the bottom screen shows you the content view, so anything that's being shared. And you're also seeing my laptop. So that laptop is going to represent the source that we're going to share today. So just again to show you, here we are at the podium. I've got wireless presentation as the source. We're in the default instructor mode. This is all that the instructor would need to do to start the system and then to start sharing. So let me move now to the source, which is the laptop. And here we are at the laptop. So if I wanted to show content from my laptop and I wanted to do so wirelessly, right? One of the things I would want to make sure, because this is a wireless presentation system, make sure that I'm connected to EduRoom, the U's Wi-Fi network. And I am connected to EduRoom. That's the first thing I wanted to do. The second thing I wanted to do, and let me just again show you, on that screen you're looking at the splash screen of the HSEC 2132 podium Solstice. That's the instructor's Solstice in this room. The top right corner has an IP address, 10.32.204.105. Now, what that is the way you would connect to the Solstice if you've never connected to a Solstice before. Meaning you've never done this wireless presentation anywhere else using this particular laptop. So I would open up a browser. I'm using Chrome right now, but this works with Firefox, it works with IE, it works with Edge. And I would just type in 10.32.204.105, okay? You mistyped there, 204.105, and I would hit go, okay, and let me just show you that. So I've typed in that IP, and I would hit go, or return, and notice now that on my screen it's showing me a Solstice page. This is actually from the device itself. If I've never joined Solstice, it's prompting me to download the app and install the app, and that's how I would connect. And then once I've installed the app, I would simply launch the app. Okay, and so let's do that now. I would launch the app. It's asking me, do I want to open the Solstice client? I'm going to hit yes. Now, once I've done this for the first time, every time I want to connect, I could simply just launch the app. Okay, but let's get through this portion first. So if you notice right now on the screen, a 4-digit PIN appeared. Okay, that PIN is also on the bottom left of the screen. And what that means is I would need that PIN in order to connect to the Solstice. I would have to be in the room seeing the pin in order to connect. And every first user, every first connection to the Solstice generates that pin in order to connect. And then every subsequent user, and can connect using the same pin. And that means we could have one user connect, we could have two users, we could have four, we can have up to 30 at a time if we wanted to. And then when the last user disconnects, the pin changes and it resets for the next user to connect. Okay, so let me just show you again. Here we are. My Solstice app is asking me for that pin, and that pin was 8471. That way it's kind of a security feature that folks from outside the classroom couldn't connect and show content on this Solstice without the pin, because they would need to be in the room. I'm going to hit OK, and it's now connecting. And what you're going to see on the screen is a little icon showed at the bottom left saying someone has connected, and that's me. And if we go back to my desktop, here is the app telling me I have connected. Now it's asking me, do I want to share something? Do I want to share a desktop, an app window, or a media file like a photo or a video file or a document? I'm just going to share my desktop, so I'm going to click that, and if you go back to what's going on the main screen, there it is. You've now seen the display change. We're looking at my desktop right now. So if I wanted to switch to whatever was on my screen, let's go to human.edu. There it is. I'm sharing this wirelessly. You know, I've just changed content on my screen. I'm sharing it wirelessly to all of those displays in the room, and I'm sharing it wirelessly to the projection system. And if I wanted to show video with audio, if I wanted to show a slideshow, I could certainly do that from my laptop. And then let me just show you from the app. If I click this square here, or if I click layout, you'll see that this is what's being shared right now. If I had multiple users connected, if I was an instructor, for example, doing a leading small group work, and I had 8 tables in this classroom, and each table had someone sharing content, they could all connect to the Solstice, and all 8 would be here on the sidebar, and I would be here. If I wanted to take my content off and show someone else's content, notice first of all, now the screen has gone black because I've stopped sharing my content. I've stopped showing my content, but I'm still connected. I could then, as the instructor, drag someone else's content to the screen and show that content on the screen, right? If I wanted to, I could grab someone else's content and do a 2-up or do a 3-up or a 4-up. If I wanted to compare people's content, and of course the more you add to the screen, the smaller they get, so you wouldn't want to do that too much. But this is a tool to allow an instructor to sort of moderate how the sharing is occurring. If instead you just wanted it to be, you know, students acting as good citizens and taking their turns one at a time, that's certainly fine, and you don't need to be in layout mode. Just have people connect one at a time and share one at a time. And again, notice if I clicked stop sharing, and nothing is showing on the screen right now, you know, it's just a desktop, I'm still connected to the app, but I'm not sharing actively, and so someone else can share actively to the screen. And then when it's my turn, I would then click share something, click desktop, and then the screen shows my content once more. And that's really all I wanted to show at this point. When I am done, I would click disconnect, right? And so I'm clicking disconnect, and I would hit yes, and then you'll notice that my content disappears from the screen, and you'll notice that the pin has now changed. All right, and there it is. It's got a new pin because I was the last person to disconnect from the screen, and so no one else can connect without the new pin. And so if I got up and left the room, I couldn't reconnect to the Solstice from outside of the room without seeing the new pin. So that's really all I had to say about this. Again, my name is V. Paul with Health Sciences Classroom Services. We've got some great new features in our classrooms to show you, and I'm certainly available for questions, and I'm looking forward to showing you how the rooms work. Let me know if you've got any questions, and take care, stay safe. Thanks very much. Bye.